guys, hello. How is everybody? This is proof of life. This is proof that I'm alive, thanks to God. I know that I have been missing for too long. Apologies, guys. I really am sorry. But where do I start? Where do I start? I've forgotten how to shoot a video completely on this channel. I'm thinking, should I spill all of the tea today? Or should I give you guys in bite-sized chunks? I think the right thing to do is say Happy New Year. It's mid-Feb and I've only managed to do this video today. I have been pushing this video, and to be honest, I have not scripted this, which is a big risk considering that this is a bit of a comeback, but I am going to be as honest as possible. Okay, I will do a detailed video of what has happened, and I'll ask you guys to ask me some questions. But what I want to say today is I'm back, guys. I disappeared for several reasons. I'm not going to beat around the bush too much. I'm going to be honest and just go straight in. The reason why I have been missing is because I've had a lot of personal problems, a lot of personal challenges. It's taking me to a completely different route that I never believed I'll get to. I don't want this video to be too intense because I don't think I'm ready for the emotional baggage I'm about to drop. But what I'll say is the past 8 months has been humbling. If there was ever a time that I forgot to give gratitude or I forgot to thank God, guys, I have been doing that now. In fact, I even have a journal that every morning, it's a gratitude journal. A gratitude journal that all I have to do is write every day why I'm grateful to be alive. Honestly, this has changed my life, because before what happened to me, which I'll tell you guys a little bit of, I did not take a step back to remember to be grateful for the little things in life. I'll start by saying that the first challenge that I had, the last time I saw you guys, I think it was about August, September, and I did a video where I was in my car. I was in hospital. That's when things were really starting. You know, when you think that you will be maybe going through a challenge for like a week, and then you think no, maybe a month, and then you think no, 3 months, and you're like 6 months. And this is me. The last time that I was close to normal is July of 2024. We're talking now 7 months. In this time, I'm writing a book, by the way, because I've had so much time to self-reflect, and I have put my creativity into writing. They say, when life gives you lemon, make lemonade. I have learned to, because I have had what most people can only dream of. I've had time. God has given me time to sit back, reflect about what is important, and put things in perspective. The person I am today I would never have been this person if I did not go through the challenges that I went through. Let me tell you guys now. Let me try as much as possible, okay? And I'm not going to go into too much detail because it's not really all about me, and I'm trying to keep the integrity of my kid intact. So I went on holidays in June. I took you guys along. We went to Tenerife, came back with the kids. I took them out of school for a few days. Everything was okay. We got back, and I got back into something that I cannot talk about on this video because it's going to be a separate video, and I might make it or I might not. It has to do with work. So working for somebody else means that you're not guaranteed a job at any point. You are at the mercy of your employer, which is just normal. That's life, that's adulthood, and that's reality, okay? But what makes it more tricky was once that happened, I was left very uncertain. I was left distraught. I learned other lessons about keeping some sort of emergency for things like that, which I had not built enough of, which I'll be sharing what I've learned because of this experience with you guys in the coming maybe weeks or months. I went into a total shock, a total shutdown. And then while I was trying to, you know, accept all of that, something bigger happened. My big boy had an infection and got really unwell. Oof, it's tough talking about it because it was really difficult. It started like a joke. He was abroad playing, as he does, football, and I realized that he lost quite a bit of weight when he got back. And without going into too much detail, I'm gonna talk about that on a different video. We realized that he had been unwell. He did not really know how serious it was, and we found ourselves in the hospital a day after he arrived from playing abroad. He was away in Portugal for a week with his football team, and we came back the next day. He was in hospital, and the rest is history, they say, because we spent weeks. We had surgery. We spent weeks, days, and we spent days, weeks, months. And I can do this video today because by God's grace, he is a lot better, and I'm going to leave it at that. Now let's go back to myself. During this period, I tried to, because I had a lot of old videos, so I was still posting. Whatever you saw me post in July, August, September, they're all old videos that I shot during my holidays. I went to Dubai. In fact, I went to like 6 countries in about a week. I went to Turkey, I went to Dubai, I stopped in Saudi Arabia, I went to Finland, I went to Sweden. I was traveling everywhere. I was having a good time, but behind that I was suffering because at the time I'd already heard about my work issues, and it was very uncertain. I couldn't talk about it with any human being. So I was still posting July, August, and then about August was when I couldn't actually pick my camera up, because when my son's health was at its worst. So I was but I think videos were still dropping, old videos that I had edited and shot. And that was till September. October was his birthday. He got better. We managed to do, I think I did a video of that, and mine and my other boy's birthday. I think that was the last time I could do anything. And at that point, my life almost stopped. Ooh. The thing that suffered the most for me was my health and my fitness. So it was extremely difficult because the one thing that I thrive on is my fitness. That was like a brand I was building. I had women who I was mentoring. I was dropping the weight without a fuss, incorporating a lifestyle, and I was doing so well. So when this happened and my weight got affected, I lost all my self-confidence. I developed other inflammatory conditions. So most of you know that I have HS, and my HS got worse. I had flare-ups. I had to go and see a doctor. I almost had surgery as well. So while my son was unwell, it is really hard talking about it, I was also in and out of the doctor's office. But I could not really talk about mine because he was suffering more. I lost all hope on many things. Work still stalled. I did not know. I had no certainty. I had no built up savings much enough. I shut down from everybody. I stopped taking calls. I got off social media. I uninstalled Instagram. I uninstalled WhatsApp initially, the app. I stopped posting on TikTok. Everything that used to make me or give me some sort of extra relief on a stressful day, I stopped all of that to concentrate on healing, on recovering. And I used the analogy to say that you cannot pour from an empty cup. And that became my motto. I had to fill up my cup to be a better friend, a better sister, a better daughter, a better wife, a better mother, and a better person. And I have had almost maybe 3-4 months to build and work on that. Thank God, on the 1st of January, I feel like God took me out of the, I'll say, depression. And I saw a few counselors. I was given some tips because I would just hide in my house. People looked for me, called me. I would not answer. I would not respond. I would not even look at messages. And I was burying myself in the worst possible mental state anybody could have. All I did was cry most days, feel sorry for myself, question myself. It actually had some positives because I started questioning a lot of things while I was here in the UK alone in dark times like that. The weather was bad. It happened in the winter months. Oh my God. So come the new year, before the new year, I had come up with a plan. I watched a few videos and I'll put some of them down in the description. I looked for a coach, somebody to help me to build back my confidence, to build back my life, to make some decisions that I did not think I'll have to make. And I started exercising. I started going out. My first proper outing was about a month ago, mid-Jan. I went to one of my sister's birthdays. I had, shut the door please. I had I had a baby around me that gave me respite, happiness. I started walking again. I started hiking. I started going out. In fact, since the 1st of Jan, I don't think I've done less than 12,000 steps every day out in the outdoors. I formed a much more healthy morning routine. I actually use Mel Robbins as my go-to girl for the morning routine because it's easy. If you guys want to see what my morning routine looks like, I can do an updated one. I have had the freedom that most people can only dream of, the freedom of not having to go to work, to think and to start thinking about your God-given purpose. And I think I have found mine. And I'm going to share in the next few videos what this channel will look like. Nothing is going to change. I have not really caught up. I used to film videos here and there more while getting back fit. When since the beginning of the new year, I have been doing certain things. I have lost quite a bit of weight, so at least I'm feeling better. That's why I can actually put the camera up. My mental health is better. My kids' health is better. There's more certainty around work now, although I don't have one as we speak, but there's more certainty and God has come through for me. And I'll have a dedicated video on my gratitude and a bit of a story time. But in the meantime, I just thought to do this quick video, and 2 people wrote to me and I just knew that I don't have a community because been missing for so long and only 2 of you looked for me. That's so unfair. Anyway, I'm here now. YouTube is very busy. When you get out, it's hard to be remembered if you were not very consistent and built a strong community, which is what I really want to do now. I don't know if I'm still monetized. I've not checked my back page because I have been focusing on other things, more myself, more giving value to myself, filling my own cup. If I'm not, I'll start afresh, and I know that my community will be built back. But moving forward, this channel will be really more about lifestyle and my fitness life as a mom, and life since turning 40 and discovering my purpose, which I cannot wait to share with you guys. Some very exciting things, exciting trips. I'm doing my house up again just so that I can get some new life, and there'll be a lot of sit-down chats with you guys. But this is just the first one to say this is proof of my life. Hey gang, and I've missed you guys. If you have gone through a difficult time like this. Mine has been 8 months of gloominess, of depression, but I'm lucky that I can talk about it today. It could be worse. Some people are not lucky enough to come out of it and share. But I want to thank you guys, for those of you who reached out, even thought about me. A lot of people who watch me are family and friends, and they reached out to me and said, are you okay? We've missed you. Girl, boy, I'm back. Okay, I cannot promise the frequency, but I'll be posting. Once you get this video, hopefully the next one that will follow will be just updating you guys on my fitness, to show you how unfit I was and where I am at the time you'll see the video, which might be maybe March or Feb. I'm not sure. I don't want to make any promises, but if you have any tips you want to share moving forward on just how to get my mental health staying in check, what I'm doing personally is I am very protective of my energy. I'm protecting people around me. I'm making sure that whatever energy that I have gets preserved and it doesn't get diluted with negative energy, because it's everywhere, and I thrive on energy and positivity at the moment. But I've got a lot of exciting things coming up, and I'll take you guys along. I will take you. I'll put a questionnaire for a Q&A later on, but I cannot wait to share. Anyway, if this is the first time that you've seen one of my videos, hi, my name is Lua, and on this channel I normally share fitness, my lifestyle. I'm a mom to 4 kids. I turned 40 actually 2 years ago now. Oh, I was about to say last year, but I turned 41 in November, and I will be sharing how life has been for me. And on this channel we talk about everything, but we add value and we are very educational here. Anyway, thank you again, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Bye.